Chairman says, let's wrestle, and here we go. Final weight of the night, 125 kilos, the bronze medal. Байцаев, for a good chunk of his career, was so steady at 97. Now into the heavyweight division. So much experience for the Hungarian. He has wrestled 8 senior European championships. He started wrestling back when he was 8 years old. Native de Gora. 4-time senior European medalist. Khubulov able to get his underhook in, left arm underhook. Referee blows the whistle, stops the action. Байцаев verbally warned. Referee wants to see more from him.
Red action.
Khubulov started wrestling representing Bulgaria in the 2024 season. Second year wearing the Bulgarian green, and he will have his opponent put up onto the clock. Khubulov, a 2024 World U23 silver medalist. He was a European bronze medalist for Bulgaria last year in Bucharest.
Contact red.
He picks up the passivity point. First one up on the board goes to the wrestler in blue, represented by the blue, the green singlet, and a 1-0 lead.
Action blue. Blue, no blocking.
We'll talk about it more, Erica, come Saturday and Sunday with Greco-Roman wrestling and strong wrestlers that Hungary has in that style of sport. But I'm curious, the energy you get from a crowd. You had opportunities back in your run of dominance to wrestle in Canada, and you had the locals there. How much of that is it a factor?
I think there's two things to that. Obviously, being at home, you're in your environment, you're potentially staying at your own house, you're eating the food that you want, so there's access to all the services and support to help you prepare. So there's like a little bit of that home field advantage just in your preparations, your nutrition, your sleep, and then, yeah, the opportunity to be out there on the mats, to hear the hometown crowd, to put on a performance in front of those people, to rise to the occasion. You don't get that every day, and so that is such a gift and a joy for those who are able to compete at home. Also, though, with great responsibility comes a lot of pressure.
That was my next question. Were you more nervous on those home dates compared to the road?
You know what, Sean? Actually, I have a unique story because my hometown of Ottawa would be the only time I was going to compete in front of a hometown crowd for the 2020 Continental Olympic Championships on March 13th, 2020. And so we were the only Continental qualifier 2020 that went forward that year, but they shut down the tournament to fans and viewers and guests. So I was expecting a massive crowd to watch me in my hometown, try and qualify for my second Olympics as reigning Olympic champion, but it didn't happen for me.
Man, I think I was in Ottawa.
For the Pan Ams?
Yeah, for the Pan Ams that year.
Yeah.
And that was the last event.
Exactly.
I barely made it out of Ottawa.
wild
I would have been
time.
okay staying up there for a few weeks.
Yeah, maybe a few years. We don't have to get into that.
Great city. Round two, here we go. Not much offense. Let's see what gets going between these two athletic heavyweights. Байцаев kind of crumbled his way into that leg attack. Not a real crisp shot, back up to his feet. Now Байцаев comes in. That's more like it, although Khubulov with that upper body strength able to smother it. Now he's trying to get to the corner, drops into a leg, and Байцаев disappears, avoids Getting caught in a bad spot. A little bit more activity from these guys now.
Yeah, great offensive counter and counterattack there from Khubulov. They're able to respond off that initial counterattack. So we still have a lot of wrestling here potentially in this match, and we do want to see action. We want to see this continued pressure. Potentially we may have a referee intervene and put Khubulov on the clock if we don't see a lot of forward pressure from him. There's that warning there. You can see the referee's hand in the background. But interesting. So that red hand being raised is that warning. That's why we see BAJCAJEV back on the such activity period.
Contact, red contact.
Some of the younger fans in attendance making some noise for BAJCAJEV.
And then here, this is an interesting situation because tactically, nothing really changes for BAJCAJEV. He still needs to score a takedown regardless. And so in some ways, him trying to set up his attack, making a good quality attack versus taking a bad shot and getting countered with the go behind is really the better choice here. But he does need to mix his pressure. He does need to establish a tie that's going to give him the opportunity to set up his attack to score.
Notice Khubulov really not letting him get back in the center. The mat has been the Bulgarians thus far. Thus, the 2 activity clock opportunities and the only offense we've seen, the 2 passivity points.
Exactly, and there's that kind of like visible sign of frustration from BAJCAJEV. But his legs are standing straight up. He really needs to think about bending his knees, changing his levels, thinking about moving his feet to get the angles as he's looking to set up an attack against Khubulov.
Contact, red contact.
Khubulov hailing from a wrestling family. His father, well-respected master of sports, freestyle wrestling when he was growing up. 2-0 lead on the crowd favorite here tonight in BAJCAJEV. Straight on double by BAJCAJEV. Sprawl back, easily defended. Short time, one last ditch effort. BAJCAJEV in on that leg, trying to switch, get to the corner, go behind, gets the 2, but did he have time? I think he ran out of time as the clock expired before he could get the 2. Nearly some late magic from Hungary and a sigh of relief from the Bulgarian corner.
Shake hands.
Challenge has been requested here from the Hungarian corner.
Challenge for.
So the question is, was he able to score that takedown within the time period of this 6-minute match? And in some ways you think the coach says, why did you wait so long to hit that attack? And there's the action that we're reviewing. He circles behind, we have this quad position.
And look at the right-hand corner, Erica. That's where the eyes are going to be on. 000s, no control established.
Blue, stay there, please. Thank you.
Heartbreaking way to finish here for BAJCAJEV.
Blue wrestler does not hit 3 points of contact prior to time expiring. Original no call is confirmed and the challenge is lost.
Okay, thank you.
A little too late with the attack from BAJCAJEV, and Alen Khubulov spoils the homecoming tonight in Budapest. The bronze medal for Bulgaria ends up 3-0 with the lost challenge. Congratulations, the bronze to Alen Khubulov.